In this video, guys, we're going to look at how to create an ads manager account. It's a bit of a how-to video, but we need to create an account first with Facebook to enable us to run ads. So things like we need to get payment information and we need to set up the sort of admin around that before we can actually start the process of advertising.
Okay guys, so now the next stage is to create a business account with Facebook. We've created our Facebook page, but in order to run ads, we need to create an ad account and then connect a payment method to that. Just before we get started, just to explain, there's several tiers to Facebook. At the top, there's a business manager, and then within that, there's an ad manager, and then within the ad manager, you have to there's an ad account, and then within the account, that's where you create all the campaigns. But to get to that, there's a kind of a little bit of a hierarchy we have to get through. This is mainly for the purposes of marketing agencies. If you can imagine several ad accounts within an ads manager, if you're performing for different businesses, it's a way of sort of controlling all of that and keeping it within one hub. We don't have to worry about that. All we've got to do is create an ad account and tie it to our page, and we can crack on. So on that basis, let's go. First thing to do is to go to business.facebook.com, type that into the URL, enter, and it'll take you to a page like this. Once you're in this page, make sure you're logged into your personal profile here at the top, and then click create account. Here we've got some information to fill in. Let's again try elegance aesthetics as I did before with the page. And I'm just going to put my personal email in here. If you guys have business emails, by all means fill that in. Okay, next, and here we have a bit more information to fill in: location, website, and at the bottom, promote its own goods or services. Leave this checked because we are a service. We're not providing to another business, we're providing direct to clients and customers. So leave that checked and click submit. I won't, because I've created the account limit for ad accounts within Facebook, so I can't, but if you click submit, it'll take you to a page that looks just like this. Now, once we're within, a couple of things to do. If you go to the top left here, this is the navigation bar. So in this top left corner, from here, you can access pretty much all the areas you need to in Facebook with the managing of the accounts. You've got Ads Manager, where you directly look at the campaigns and create things. You can do billing, ads reporting, and account settings. Let's go to ad account settings just to start off with. We need to change a few things in here. So this is an ad account I created previously, and it comes up here. Now, Facebook being American, it tends to default these to US dollars. So if they're not in pound sterlings, make sure you change currency and change it to pound sterlings here. And also you want to change the time zone to GMT if we're predominantly in the UK. If you're in other parts of the world, you need to change this accordingly to whatever currency you guys are running, and of course change it to your time zone as well. Okay, once we've got that done, you save that. You can scroll down. There's more information here we need to fill in. So fill this in accordingly to your business address, and if you have a VAT number, you can fill it in here as well. Okay, now if we go back to the top left, click on the navigation, we can go to billing. And here it's just a way, this is where the sort of invoices will be created, so you can keep track of how much you've been charged. Click on payment settings. And then in here, I've already added a payment method, but you can click here to add a payment method. So you'll need to add a payment method before you can start running advertising on Facebook. So you can use PayPal method, or a credit card. And below it, you can also set a payment limit, so an account spending limit. This is just an extra level of sort of security. It just means, to starting off with, let's just say if we want a £200 spending limit, whenever our ad spend reaches that amount, £200, we are charged £200 at that point, and then no further ads are run for the rest of that calendar month. It's just a way of sort of preventing ads sprawling out of control if you're worried about money being continually deducted. But once that's set up, you've got that as a barrier, and you're not going to be charged more than that amount. Okay, so let's go back. I think that's most of it. We can do one last thing. So if we go into business settings, we scroll down here on the left, there's a lot of information here. You can wade through at your leisure. Business info. This is the account. What we can do, we can assign the page, primary page. So this is, I've got an actual page for this nurture, but for the Facebook page we just created, you can type in that page here, assign it, and then now the page, the sort of front you've created within Facebook is assigned to this ad account. And that's pretty much it. You can, as I said, go through here if you want to, and but in all honesty, there's not much more we need to do. We can start advertising now once that's all set up. So we'll go through that further in more detail in the next few videos. But for that, account set up, done.